What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Lynn. Starts with an L, but we don't take L's, you heard? So today, I came to you. Oh my god, my neck is so dark. It's a shame. Let's just zipper that up. But anyways, I'm a little bun in. But, as y'all can see, I live in our new apartment. See my little TV and stuff back here. But we ain't got no couches because of this coronavirus stuff going on. So we gotta wait until this furniture store open back up so we can buy our couches because we already put a deposit down on them. So I need my couches. Oh look, I found some money. Anyways, so today I'm coming to you guys to tell you about my experience as far as giving birth to my son. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. Some girls say, you know, their experience was easy. They only pushed for like a couple minutes, or they didn't rip, and oh, I had all the above happen to me. I ripped. They had to sew me up right then and there after I gave birth. I couldn't really feel it at first, honestly, only because I had epidural. But yeah, they stitched me up. And I find it so weird that with the epidural, since you can't feel anything down there, you don't know if you have to pee or not. So they put a catheter in your pee hole just so you could pee inside of like this little container every few hours. But as far as giving birth, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It hurts. It hurts. I think I'm one and done. That's it. Don't want no more kids after this experience. Don't want none. So I think Mason is just it. You know, he's gonna be an only child. It was horrible only because I got my epidural. Didn't feel the contractions or nothing, but you start feeling like pressure and stuff once the baby starts getting lower. So as he was getting lower, it was just like this horrible pain. Like I wanted to cry, like legit cry. I wasn't trying to cry though. I only started crying when I was actually giving birth to him and I start pushing. Because when I say it hurts, like I can't even describe this pain. I can't. It hurts so bad. Like it's so intense. It's just undescribable. I didn't want to push him out. I kept saying, can y'all please, like, I just don't want to do this no more. I can't do this. As if I had an option. Like, I'm already pushing, sis. You already pushing. So you already got to push his little self out, and that's it. No ifs, ands, and buts. So, I'm crying. DJ feeling bad. And DJ is just funny as hell, though. Because the whole time I'm giving birth, he's just, like, looking like, trying not to pay attention to what's going on down there, but at the same token he was curious, so he kept looking. And he's like, I see his head, he got all this hair, and I'm like, man, I don't want to hear nothing right now. I'm giving birth to your child and you over here just standing next to me holding my leg. Okay, you're not doing nothing. So I'm just like, man, I was getting hot. They had to put me on oxygen. Yeah, I was just going through. I was holding the tube on my nose. I'm like breathing all heavy. Like I was going through it like bad. It was horrible. But what I can say is they don't be lying when they say once you give birth to the baby and he actually comes out, it feels like you dropped this massive load. Like you just took this big dump. I was just like, oh my goodness, like this big relief. I was like, yes, thank you, Jesus. Like he's out. Like I just kept saying, please get him out of me. I just don't want him in there no more. Like I was just over it. I was over it. But after they took him out, it just felt amazing. Even though I started to push my placenta out, but that was nothing. The only part that did hurt about that was they kept pressing down on my stomach. Like, okay, I just gave birth to a baby. Like, don't be pressing down on me like that. but they were pressing down on my stomach so they could get the placenta out. Once they got that out and they started stitching me up and I was good, I was like, yes, thank you, Jesus. I'm over it. The healing process is bad because you just want to tend to your baby. But it's like, I cried when I got home. Only because I felt like I was trying to breastfeed. And breastfeeding is kind of hard to do when you can't sit up straight. Or like sit a certain way to breastfeed your baby, because I had these like massive hemorrhoids that came about after I gave birth to him. They like got really inflamed and I couldn't sit down a certain way. Like I had to lay down on my side the whole time, because if not they would hurt like really bad. Y'all see I'm chilling now because I'm sitting down on the chair just fine. But it was horrible. Like I'm still recovering and stuff, like, but it's not as bad as when I first got home. Like when I first got home I was in a lot of pain, so I was crying and everything. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to breastfeed or anything, because I was in so much pain. Like I just couldn't sit up right and then feed him as much as I want to feed him, because he came out greedy. My baby came out 8 pounds 12 ounces. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't feed him. Like I felt like I wasn't giving him enough milk, and it was just like a mess. So I resorted to some, like, yeah, he is doing just fine now. So I don't knock these moms that don't breastfeed, because you know what, I didn't understand it at first until it came down to it, and I tried to breastfeed and it just didn't work out for me. So I understand completely, and I'm not even gonna sit here and put nobody down for not breastfeeding. It is what it is at this point. But I can say my baby is healthy, and I'm grateful. And I'm recording today, and today is Mother's Day. Happy first Mother's Day to me. Still getting used to this mom stuff. I can't believe I have somebody that's relying on me 24/7, and I'm responsible for this like little human. But I'm trying my best with this mom stuff. I feel like I'm doing a good job so far. So yeah, I think I'm gonna cut the video here. Wish everybody a happy Mother's Day. I didn't have much to share about my experience. If y'all want to know about the epidural doesn't hurt as much as a lot of people say it does. I'm not sure about the whole, like, when it's cold your back starts hurting and stuff like that. I'm not sure about that at all right now. But like getting the process done is not as bad, but it is scary knowing that this needle is going in your spine and you have to stay as still as possible. That's the only scary part. But as far as it going in and stuff like that, it doesn't hurt at all. It's like a sharp sting. I'm not gonna lie about that. It's like a stinging sensation, burning sensation in your back. But as far as that, you're good. And just make sure, like, remember if you have your moral support, good support, because you know what, had DJ there with me, don't think I could have had done it without him, because if your girl was by herself, I would have been going through it, okay? So just make sure you have good support system, and you should be fine. But that's all I gotta say for this video, you guys. If you have any more questions, you can DM me on Instagram at issa.lynx. That's ISSA.LYNNX on Instagram. And just DM me any questions you guys have or want to see on this channel, or any pranks y'all want me to pull on DJ, you know. And I'll get back to you guys on it for sure. This video is probably boring. It's gonna be boring to the guys, I know that for a fact. But you know, just want to share my labor experience. It was horrible, and yeah, but I would do it all over again for that one. And I'll probably just go natural, because I feel like the epidural had no purpose at the end. Was no purpose whatsoever. So, but yeah, Wishing you guys a good day and have a good Mother's Day to everybody. So I'll see y'all soon. Like I said, your girl Lynn starts with L. We don't take L's, you heard.